So it's the 31st of December already. I realized that I have a whole bunch of tiny little clips, cool events that I went to throughout December. So I figured to do a nice little intro. So getting ready with me, because later on today we're going to the fireworks. Oh, you guys are so needy. Usually I walk between my bedroom and my bathroom multiple times when I do my makeup, because I like to be really close to the mirror. I'm not very good at it. I always get it all over my face, so then I have to like go in and clean it up. Q-tip. Ooh. One last thing. You have to tell me if this is a petite person thing. Like, look at the size of this sweater. It's absolutely huge. So our dental group ordered sweatshirts and they ended up running out of extra smalls. So they asked if I would rather have the same size in a different color or if I would want to go up a size. And I was like, oh, I can just go up a size, right? Like it's only a couple centimeters wider. And now it's just drowning me. I don't even know if the extra small would have fit. So I was gonna fix it and make it smaller, but I just haven't gotten around to it because there's just so much to change about it. This is my first time vlogging out on like a public area. It's my first time catching the bus all by myself. It's 2 minutes out. I would have thought the earlier one if I didn't turn around to grab my umbrella at my house. But as soon as I walked outside, the weather was looking quite crazy, so I went back and grabbed it. Just going to meet some friends at Jingle. We're doing Christmas carols on the lake.
It's not Christmas Eve yet. Are you sure? Okay, look, I can go and have a look, but I don't think Rudolph's going to be here.
Hello. Hi. It's like one of my first times vlogging out in public. I just got ready and I'm heading to the Hijinx Hotel with a couple of people friends from dental school, so quite excited. So I'm probably never going to be a vlogger. Alright, so we're at the Hijinx Hotel. This place is actually pretty cool. So instead of having rooms to stay in, they have challenge rooms. So you get a couple minutes to figure out a challenge. So they got quite a few cool decorations. They have a bar area, they have bowling, they have karaoke rooms in the back, they have an arcade, mini golf, and of course the challenge rooms of the Hijinx Hotel. But yeah, all their decorations are quite quirky.
Turning down our road, I'm
So yeah, they ended up asking us to be there early, and then we didn't even start on time. But it wasn't actually that bad because they gave us a free drink ticket, so we all got a pop before we got into the rooms, and then we actually crushed one of the rooms. So we won a free round of mini golf, and since it wasn't busy, even though it was a Saturday, they let us play mini golf. So we did 17 rounds, because as long as you didn't play the last hole, you could keep going. And then while we were doing that, they gave us free popcorn, and then there's an announcement over the speakers that said free bumper cars. It was actually quite a bit of fun. We spent quite a few hours there. Afterwards, we walked over to the Hoya. They had a Christmas market on, so we went and grabbed some food. Very busy, and then the clouds started to roll in and it started raining, so we actually got a ride home. We're just walking towards Cavill. This is the Q1. It's one of the tallest residential buildings in the world. Pretty sure it's the tallest building in Australia, but I think they cheat a little bit because of that spire. Figured we'd go to the beach, but maybe swing by Cavill. Here's a typical crosswalk. You can see the nice big buttons that you can press with your elbow. Yes, we see the no walking sign, but crossing when cars aren't coming is actually quite common. Lots of people jaywalk. That's the Wyndham. It's one of the buildings we first stayed when we were looking for a place. And there's the tram. Nice and convenient. Kind of runs along the beach, and that's what I take to school and we take to the mall because it's really convenient. There's tons of these bikes everywhere. We might actually end up renting a few. They've been working on the walkway along the beach, and it looks like the majority of it's almost done and open, so it'd be really nice to be able to bike. Yeah, there's the Q1. It's old-timey photos. I always love walking past that place because the sounds, it's like old country western music always playing, and it's a good vibe. Right beside it is the Red Cross thrift shop, so sometimes we stop in there as well. It's a little bit more pricey. I usually try and see what they have in the front of the window when I take the tram to school. Now we're walking in front of the Hard Rock Cafe. We're officially at Cavill. You can see it's a little bit busier. The buildings are super tall. And along Cavill there's this giant Paradise Center, a big mall, and a whole bunch of shops. So this is actually quite common not only for tourists but for students to come because there's lots of selection of different foods. So when we first arrived, went to the beach with some dental students and grabbed bubble tea, and a couple people grabbed some HSP halal snack pack that are actually quite popular here. Cavill isn't actually that busy, but you can see they got some decorations. Happy Holidays. That one kind of looks like a life preserver. They have a big Christmas tree set up. Merry Christmas! There's the Maccas, right on the corner, right beside the Surfer's Paradise sign, which I've decorated all Christmassy. Look at that garland, and a little bit of kiss me under the mistletoe. This is the famous Surfer's Paradise sign. Surprisingly enough, the beach is not busy yet. It will be packed by the afternoon. So yeah, doing a voiceover because it was really windy today. None of the sound from the footage actually turned out. Beach report that kind of tells you when the tide's coming in and out and what the waves are like, so you can always go and read the sign. Look at that. Now that is a piece of seaweed. It's so gross. There's the Q1 again from the beach. You can see that big tall spire. You can just see how windy it was based on how much seaweed has been thrown up against the beach. Usually the beach is clear. It doesn't have any of that. And this is a common sight. Here's a surf school.
Yeah, gross. A little bit wet. You only got her hair wet.
I got salt water in my eye. That's the part that hurts. Pay attention. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that teeny tiny little one. Hey, so cute. Yay! Oh. Is my makeup running on this side? My face is melting. I don't know.
only so many waves you can be hit with before you start to actually get quite tired. It's a lot more windy and wavy today than it was yesterday, unfortunately. We took our GoPro out, so hopefully we have some good footage in the waves. We both look like we drowned a little bit. I got a bun plus a ponytail happening. Brandon got a good stretch in. It hit in the middle of the back with a big wave and just folded right over. Kept looking back at me and I'd have to point and go, big one, and point so that he could make sure they could breathe before he got pummeled by another one. First live real coconut. We've cracked open a coconut. It's my first coconut. I put strawberries in it because lots of people apparently don't like it, so I tried something different. So I'm thinking for my first coconut. It's lame because I put it on my bucket list. So this is fun. There's totally a guy that came out in the front of the hotel and I think he's watching me because I'm probably service vlogging.
Sharp left onto Via Roman State Route 24.
Look at the road. So we're heading to the Gold Coast Botanic Gardens. It's a little bit rainy today, so we're not going on a full-blown hike. Just gonna do a couple things around the gold.
You have arrived.
Hear that, everybody? We have arrived. Ooh. Can't even see Brandon past my umbrella. You wanna go on the boardwalk first? Looks like everybody just came off of it. Oh, look at that. No dogs past the point. Green goo. Green goo and some bird poo. Lots of bird poo. I'm gonna go higher up so it looks nicer. So it stopped raining.
Smells great.
It doesn't smell at all.
Your nose isn't good then.
My nose is better than your nose. Brandon says it stinks.
I guess her nose is better because it doesn't smell bad things.
Just filming you, filming the duck. Wish you were here. Greetings from the land down under.
Tell me what it is. So I don't have to call it a mohawk pigeon. No, it's a crested pigeon. Basically.
We have a Pacific black duck, a little pied cormorant, an Austrasian grebe, dusky moorhen, Eurasian coot, and the black swan that we saw before. I probably butchered the majority of those names. Brandon's got a really expensive umbrella, a good one, and I have a $10 one, and
Yeah.
you can definitely tell the difference.
Because when we came here, the winds were like hurricane winds all the time, and I wanted an umbrella that wasn't going to break. For the first time, the forecast didn't lie to us.
Yeah, for the first time it actually started. Oh, I think it's like an hour early. But. And we know what this guy is. That guy's an ibis. What they call a bin chicken here. And I thought they were like the most interesting things. This should be like you of walking cat. Look at that, Brandon. We finally saw a koala. Brandon's first koala. Oh. Sun tanning. There's a turtle, that's so cool. Duck, go tell that turtle to come closer. Brandon looks really nervous.
That was a good parking spot.
It was a good parking spot. So we're in Rabina, and Brandon is a coffee addict, so we're going to Nespresso to do a little bit of recycling and exchange. We might pick some up.
successful. Ooh, I've never had that before. How cool is this really? Oh, look at the bird. Already looks super cool. I'm so sad if they're like, we're closed. Everybody's eating lunch now. That's actually a good note. Come at lunchtime. Friends gonna ride the magic carpet. Where am I going? Looks like you're like flying. It's really warm in here. In the sea where it's brand. And look at that. We're in Asia. Now we're in Africa. And then, if you really start to run, you can go back in time. Some T-Rexes. And then get a little nostalgic. Some snow, some cardinals. Say help. You want to be a puppet? Or do you want to go to solar, outer space? More action. Bigger circle. Bit of little mummy. See Brandon walking through the garden. Ooh, Brandon, smell the flowers. And unfortunately, we're back in the mall.
Back to reality.
Back to reality. What's happening?
Going to the fancy grocery store.
Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, it says on the top. You can't see the top. The Harrison Farms. We live over there. The bright, colorful building is the flow deck. We had a boat like the one back home. Take it out on the river.
Don't swim in there.
Why? They're actually sharks?
I think so.
Because we hadn't eaten yet that day, we got these incredible bao burgers that were absolutely wonderful. And then I messed up our order. We ordered fries, but we got some kind of like donair fries. And now we're just gonna have a little montage of some grocery shopping. So there's the kangaroo sausage we bought for our meat and cheese platter. Walking home. Then I found this interesting. While the rest of Canada was getting snow for Christmas, we got pouring rain. So poor Santa got rained out before he had to go to Canada and freeze his buns off. Waiting for the fireworks to start. What's the gap now? It's like T minus what? 10 minutes? 10 minutes. Yeah, so thanks for joining us on a little adventure. This one was a little bit weird, had a whole bunch of little pieces, but I hope you enjoyed this random little December vlog.